does Blind Spot bring to the table? Well, it's an expansion on the Troopers' debut appearance in the first issue of Power Rangers Prime. And like a proper VR Troopers story, it begins with Ryan reminiscing about Wait, no, it opens with him being bullied by the other troopers. JB and Caitlin mocking his chin. Their Altarian handler, Zeresh, who upon first impression seems like a pretty obvious stand-in for Professor Hard in this universe, and maybe even Tao as well, adds insult to injury by remarking that it is indeed horrifying, yet asking them to avert their attention from his chin and instead focus on the task at hand. It seems like this version of Ryan may be a bit too cocky, and eager to spring into action for his own good. Something quickly demonstrated by him essentially jumping face first into a grenade volleyed at the troopers. He's obviously thrown back by it. His partners, however, managed to evade it. Still, this doesn't prove to be much more than an inconvenience, with Ryan emerging without a scratch. From there, the troopers quickly dispatch the mutant smugglers, and retrieve what they had originally been told were weapons, but turn out to be military-grade conductors instead. Caitlin, who is a reporter at least in the original VR Troopers continuity, naturally has questions. The first one being why they were told the conductors were weapons. While the answer may be as simple as bad intel, it'd feel much more appropriate for this to be the Altarian Empire misleading the troopers. Prime has made it abundantly clear that the Empire is not the benevolent force it makes itself out to be after all. Back to the story itself, Caitlin's questions are quickly shot down by her teammates, insisting these aren't things they need to concern themselves with. As they move on and soak in the adulation of the adoring public, we get the answer to one of Caitlin's questions, however. That being, who would want the conductors? The comic, giving us our first look at a Skug and the VR tyrant himself, Grimward, to answer that question for the audience.